word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those...
Religion is based on beliefs and faith and not just on what you can or cannot prove. That's right. Religion is. Whether there's a God or not is a question of fact. Now, you can have faith or belief about whether there's a God or not, but on the real question, are there any gods or not? That is a yes-no factual question. There either is or there isn't. What somebody believes about it has no bearing on that. What matters is the evidence. It is not the responsibility of unbelievers to prove that there isn't a God. The burden of proof for a thing lies with the party positing the existence of that thing. Those who say they know that a thing exists are assumed to be making that claim based on the evidence they have, which proved the thing's existence to them. We can't prove that the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, or the Abominable Snowman don't exist either. Does that mean that we all must silently accept the word of anyone who comes along claiming that they do? Of course not. When there's no evidence that a thing exists, refraining from belief in that thing, which is the atheist position, is the rational default response. If you can give us evidence that the God exists, I'll back down. I'll say, gosh, you're right. And since I now agree, in that case, I would agree with you that a God did exist, and I would withdraw my accusation that people that say they believe in one are wrong or lying. I am sorry if what I say hurts your feelings. I'm not saying it in order to hurt your feelings. I'm saying it because I think it is the correct thing to say. The universe is the way it is, and however it is, that's what we should believe in. It's not a contest to see who can scare the other people into seeing things the way that they do. Oh, why do you let the Christians' threat of hell bother you? Because you know that hell doesn't exist. But clearly that's not the point. If somebody threatens you, if somebody insults you by saying you deserve to be incarcerated forever in a prison on Jupiter, you know that there's no such place. But what they are saying about you is that were there such a place, you deserve to go there. The threat, the insult is there whether it connects to anything real or not. This is a big deal. We're talking about part of our culture that gets together every Sunday to tell one another that they think that, folks like us deserve to go to places like this. To be fair to the Christians, a lot of them will say, oh, no, it's not you atheists we're picking on. You see, all of us deserve to go to the bad place. It's just that we Christians know the way to avoid it. I don't agree that I deserve to be sent to some place to be tortured forever. And it doesn't become okay just because you think, you're willing to say that you deserve to go there too, especially not when you think that you've got the ticket that's going to let you escape that punishment. Seems to me, somebody who believes they deserve a punishment, the honorable thing to do is to go ahead and accept the punishment, not to be looking for ways to avoid it.
Faith, at least when we're talking about religious faith, is believing stuff without any evidence or in the face of disconfirming contrary evidence. I think this is merely an attack on knowing stuff. An attack on the very concept of learning what the fuck is actually going on. Oh, we don't want to know that, because then we wouldn't have mystery. And if we didn't have mystery, we couldn't have faith. You know why you think mystery is important for faith, dumbass? It's because you find faith to be an easy way to operate, because it doesn't require you to actually know anything. Faith lets you just, stumble through life not paying any fucking attention to the facts, and just believing whatever old crap you feel like. I get mad when Christians do things like attacking the very concept of really knowing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, this is worth hostility. This is worth anger. Humanity requires... Life requires us to actually learn and understand things, specific, actual, factual things, so that we can make good decisions, so that we can survive against the hostile environment of the universe in which we find ourselves, so that we can accomplish things, so we can achieve our goals, right? So we can help each other. It requires actually knowing stuff. And any time any theist raises his ugly head and says, yes, but then you wouldn't have mystery. What you're trying to do is you're trying to preserve your freedom to not have to care about what is actually going on. And I'm sorry, that is antithetical to the survival of humanity. Don't do that.